This is really exciting. And
Welcome. Yes.
How you doing, Catherine?
MP,
Hey.
I'd like you to meet Ralph White, registered nurse over at St. Sebastian and season ticket holder since
dope.
2006.
I am Ralph White. Wow. Great to meet you, an NBA player right in front of me. This is fantastic.
Just thank you.
Really
Just
amazing.
thank you for everything that
You're
you've been
welcome.
doing.
You know, it's like I got into the RN field. I could have been the next big thing in hooping, but this was my calling. It would have been weird because we had the same uni number.
I'm sorry.
It's
All right.
would've
Yeah.
been
Can I get a
awkward.
photo of you
Yeah,
guys?
this would be great.
So you
Stand
said
close
you
together,
played
please.
in college, or
No, it was calling was in the nursing field, like I said. Konnichiwa.
Say cheese.
so did you go high school or
No, it was like a neighborhood thing. It was we didn't have a regulation 10, but I was totally dominant.
Oh, cool.
He is squinting.
Did you see yourself in that picture?
Yeah.
Rob?
So good, right? Okay.
Okay.
Take two.
Here we go. Big smiles.
Take two. Yeah, Hollywood. Here we go. Yeah, thank you. That's fine. Listen, here's the thing. I gave her my details, and you need pointers throughout the year. I'm here if you need it, okay? Just in case.
Appreciate that.
It's like kind of a old school skyhook.
Can't
You
forget
got that
Skyhook.
down.
Thank you very much, Ralph, for all that you do. But we've got to get MP headed to the court now.
This was a treasure. Thank you so much, buddy. You're looking good. KP,
MP.
we'll never forget it.
MP.
Love you, buddy. What was that?
I'm so sorry.
Look at him walk away. Look at it.
Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Graham kicks to Ingram. Williamson is screen on Davis. Ingram passes to Williamson. That one falls.
Organism.
Substitution. At the line for the Kings, De'Aaron Fox. One shot.
And MP subbed in for Devontae Green. And then for Sacramento, Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Metu. And Heald subbed in for Davis. They need this. MP, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Halliburton, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Pelicans trail by 5. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with New Orleans' head coach. We talked about the snowball effect that De'Aaron Fox can have on his team. Coach told me when he gets a few easy ones, everyone else follows suit. We need to get back in transition and take away layup chances from him. And that won't be easy, given the elite speed that Fox possesses. Guys?
Thank you, David. 3 on the clock. Healed the pass to Thompson, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
And after spending almost a decade with the Cavs, Thompson had to learn a whole new system last year.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, true, it's a little easier when you're a specialist. His rebounding all by itself can help swing the game in your favor. And you know he's going to sacrifice his body on defense.
Puts it up from 15, and that one hits back iron. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings, leading by 5. And it's blocked. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call it.
And this ain't even close to you guys ain't going away. Defensive foul. Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson.
Isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where a few men can slow him down.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Satoransky subbed in for Brandon Ingram. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by MP. New Orleans gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Hart finds Satoransky. Back to Hart. Pass to Williamson. Over Mitchell. Step back shot. The rebound by Hield. The Kings leading. To the wing right side. The pass to Bagley. Here's Mitchell. Hield outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Tyrese Halliburton has been.
Your Pelicans, 20. The Kings, 22. All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans team.
And looking. For Marshall. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Satoransky. And MP subbed in for Devontae Green. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Barnes comes in for Davis. Halliburton subbed in for Hield. On the court right now for the Kings, backcourt guard pair is Mitchell next to Halliburton. Harrison Barnes is out there with Holmes, and it's Len in at the center filling out the middle. Barnes sets a screen for Mitchell to the inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming.
Brandon Ingram. That's his first personal foul. 14 foul. Got the line
Out
for the
of
Kings.
every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David thanks. Passes it to MP. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here is Barnes. Len with a screen on Ingram. Barnes with it. Now defended by Williamson. Whistle blows. Basket is good.
Zion Williamson. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. That's good from Barnes.
Now, the professionalism that Barnes brings to the floor is invaluable. I mean, he's someone that comes in and wants to contribute in any way he can.
MP against Mitchell. Off target at the rim. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
Your Pelicans, 34. The Kings, 38.
Guys, what's the run to MP? Pass it more!
He's been...
For the Kings.
Stop being a ball hog, MP!
He's out there with Hernan Gomez. Then it's MP. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's set
Sacramento ball.
Time to show them how it's done,
out there for New Orleans. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart.
Buddy Hield. That's his third personal foul.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He's off on the first.
Number 5.
Better than you, MP.
At the line for 2.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Wrong, MP!
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Mitchell's shot is good.
3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Bagley with the bucket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pelicans trail by 4.
Yeah, Kevin, when it comes to Marvin Bagley, the number 2 pick in the 2018 draft, he was selected ahead of Luka Doncic. He was picked third.
At the Hart. Hernan Gomez kicks to center Anston. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Over Hield, and the foul called on MP.
Number 5.
That's his first foul.
Wiggins, 100. The Kings.
What's up, MP? No, I'm actually really glad you're back.
Yeah, me and you both, man. It's been a... Wait, hold on. You being too nice, bro. What you about to ask me to do?
What? Well, I just can't be happy to see my friend.
And what else?
All right, fine. I came up with a genius idea, bro.
Right.
Now, check this out. There's a runway stage set up in the middle of the city. It's perfect for an impromptu fashion walk, I'm just saying.
You want me to do a fashion walk in the middle of the city?
All right, look, I know it sounds crazy, but that's why it's brilliant.
Everybody be talking about it.
Because everybody gonna be talking about it.
Yeah.
Look, I know you got style, man, and I know you've been wanting to start a fashion line someday. Well, the best way? Get people talking about it. I mean, you can't keep all this swag to yourself. All right, check this out. I'm gonna send you the info. You go check it out. Let me know what you think.
All right, man, I feel you. But look, at some point after a long day, I just want to come home. I want to chill, bro. No business.
Okay, and one day we will. After we've achieved all our dreams.
All right, so I shouldn't hold my breath. Got it.
Nah, definitely don't do that.
6 weeks remaining.
What's up, MP? Hey, I've been meaning to tell you, you have really upped your game on the court, man. I'm impressed.
I appreciate that, man.
It must feel good, right?
Absolutely, man. I'm working my butt off right now.
You know, it'd be pretty cool if you also upped your game in some other areas of your life. You know, just replicate those good feelings.
You just don't stop, man. What you got in mind?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, off the top of my head, well, you know, I guess if I'm just, thinking out loud here, you've really been making a name for yourself in fashion, and that might be a great area to up your game. I'm just saying, you could wear some unique outfits before some of your NBA games, have some fashion walks around the city, even answer some fashion questions with the media. You know, you could probably even get a more in-depth interview with Andrew Torres.
And it's just all off the top of your head, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm just spitballing.
Okay, so how will we get a sit-down interview with Andrew Torres, bro?
Well, if you just so happen to have a best friend who was also your business partner, he may have hypothetically already called Andrew, and Andrew might have possibly said he's noticed your forays into fashion, which is also a topic that his readers are very interested in. And if you were to continue, explore that arena by doing things like wearing unique outfits before your games and being seen around town and maybe even answering some press questions, he'd be happy to sit down with you whenever you want.
I sound like I got a lot of work to do, man.
Always.